Are these real banana trees?
They're actually not trees, they are actually herbs.
Herbs?
Herbs. Banana plants are herbs and not trees.
And these are modified?
Yes, these are modified. We turn off one of the native genes in the plant so that it won't go black in the supermarket or in your bowl at home. And also some genes are antifungal genes taken from onion and radish in order to try and protect the banana plants from fungal diseases.
From onions? So are they going to taste of onions?
No, they're not, because they don't have the genes for the taste actually taken from the onions.
People say, you know, GM food is dangerous. Could they possibly be poisonous?
All of these plants which are modified are all tested continuously all the time in order to make sure that they are not toxic, because that's the last thing we want.
And what can be done with plants can also be done with animals.
These fish are tilapia, originally from Africa. You won't find them in this country except in very fancy restaurants, but they're extremely popular in Asia, where millions of them are eaten every day. Here at the University of Southampton, they're trying to get them to grow bigger by giving them some genes from salmon.
We're trying to improve tilapia as a food fish. So you'll see, I mean, this fish, for example, is the wild type. So this is the size which tilapia would normally be. Whereas the larger fish are also a year old. So here's a large one, here's another two.
But there's a huge difference in
size. Yes, there's a differential of about threefold.
Right.
And that's the result of the extra growth hormone gene.
Do you think it's wrong to interfere with nature like this?
I think that we've been meddling with nature for thousands of years. You know, you only have to think of what we've done to sheep, cattle and dogs, as it were, to see that we brought about great changes by selective breeding. And selective breeding means selecting the genes you want. But you do it in a slightly haphazard way because originally there was no alternative. Now there is an alternative. You can do it one gene at a time with a particular gene you want. But I don't see it as being a significantly different process.
We've come a long way since Gregor Mendel and his peas. Science seems to have got more complicated. It's all mixed up with difficult questions like, should we be interfering with nature?
Some scientists are worried about the risks of genetic manipulation.
Would you like to stop all genetic research?
No. Genetic research in the laboratory to scientific aims is a good thing to do, as long as it is within a contained environment. It's the releases to the environment that are where you start incurring risks, environmental risks, on crops and on wildlife.